tremendous amount of people sit at home wondering what I've got in the glass. They're always coming up and saying, is that whiskey? Gin? Brandy? I can tell you here now, and I mean this very honestly, that is plain, honest to God, ginger ale. Another miracle. It just goes to prove that the power of prayer works. It is said that 1 drink is enough, 2 is one too many, and 3 is not nearly enough. But actually, a lot of people will disagree with me, but I would say that booze is the key to heaven. Truly, I mean that. A lot of people think if you want to get to heaven, spend your life on your knees. I tell you, if you want to get to heaven, booze, drink. Because when you drink, you get drunk. When you're drunk, you sleep. When you sleep, you do no wrong. And when you die, because you spent your life doing no wrong, you'll go to heaven. So if you want to go to heaven... We had a very famous man in Ireland once called Daniel O'Connell, one of Ireland's greatest wits, writers, poets, and politicians. And he once said of alcohol, There's also said that 10% of all car accidents in this country are caused by people who drink. And if you look at that logically, it means that 90% are caused by people who don't drink. All I can say is, why don't those people keep off the roads and let us drunks drive and say that? Surprising actually what people will do to get money to drink. For example, many years ago there was a farmer in Ireland who, when ploughing, dug up an ancient Celtic burial ground, littered with corpses. And he thought, by God, all them skulls. I'll go down to Shannon Airport and I'll wait for the Americans to come off. And I'll sell them the skulls. I'll tell them that it was an ancient king of Ireland. And them gobbeens, they'll give me the money and I'll get the money to pay. And he's down at Shannon Airport and there's an American there. He goes, excuse me, sir, are you an American? He said, I am, yes, sir. He said, would you like to buy a souvenir of old Ireland? And he said, what sort of souvenir? He said, I have, sir, in here. I have the skull of Brian Boru, the greatest king of all Ireland. The American says, who is Brian Boru? He said, Brian Boru was the fella that drove the Danes into the sea in 1014. And they cut off his head, and the head has been in our family for over 900 years. Do you want to buy it? He said, you really mean to tell me that is a legitimate head of a traditional Irish king? How much do you want for it? He said, I'll give it to you for a couple of quid. Pays him. And a month later, he's back in Shannon Airport. And there's the same American. But the fellow's been on the drink, and he doesn't remember. He said, are you American, sir? He said, I am. He said, would you like to buy a souvenir from old Ireland? He said, what sort of souvenir? He said, I have here, sir, the skull of one of the greatest kings of all Ireland, Brian Boru. He said, what are you talking about? You sold me the skull of Brian Boru a couple of weeks ago for a couple of quid. And he said, that one's smaller than the one you sold me before. And he said, ah, yes, but this was when he was a boy.